So quickly, before we start, just some pre-roll stuff from the grinding. I lost some stuff. As you can see there, Euros died. He died to a Fury attack. So, he's gone. So then, I replace him with Pudge, which is the one we recently caught, who evolved into a Pidgeotto, as you can see there. And then within like 5 minutes, he also died to Fury swipes. This footage is a bit janky because it's all frame skipped and just throttled so I can grind and just get stuff done. But this is also why I don't pay attention. So then I lost Pudge, and then so that's both of them done. So then I decided, fuck it, I'm going to replace Pudge with Poliwag. And Poliwag evolved into Poliwhirl. Then I evolved it here into Poliwrath. So there's some good news. So I've still got the Poliwrath, which is nice. You don't see it in the video, but here he is. And then, subsequently through grinding as well, I got Ivysaur to evolve. And that's about it. Now to the video. Thanks. Alright, and we are back. So to start off, I'll show you what we've done, which is a fair bit. It's a fair bit. It didn't take me terribly long. I wasn't going to bother hitting the level cap because stuff's just too easy. We'll say that's still the level cap in case I fuck up or I need that higher level cap being the top level of their team. But so after some grinding, it's the Gyarados at 38, the Snorlax at 38, Sphero at 38, Kadabra 39, Venusaur 37, and I've also got Poliwrath at, I think it's 38 as well. And that's, I'm going to run with 4. I am going to get rid of that Venusaur because I've only got it now for cut. Because what we're going to do today, we will grab an encounter. So I've already fought like every one of these areas we're about to go to. Yeah, I fought everyone because it was kind of pointless, I think, to show. Like, this isn't a walkthrough or anything like that. This is it's just a Nuzlocke. So, like I said, I'll be completely transparent with what I do. Yeah, we're going Hitmonchan. I've decided I'm going Hitmonchan. No one wrote in the comments, so who cares? The 5 of you that watched, no one put their vote in. So now it's Hitmonchan. And we're going to name him Punchy. And I've gone Hitmonchan because I honestly think I will use it for the Elite Four. I have quite the plan with it. Comet Punch, Agility, yep. Because I'm thinking the 3 elemental punches and agility will be enough to pull it out of a pinch. There we go. So now we've got Hitmonchan. That's for Saffron City, which means I'm not getting the Lapras. Because I'm fine on water types. Because as we'll see in a second, which I should just fly there, we're going to go get the encounters on... It's what? 12, 13... 12, 13... We had 14, because 14 was just right of Fuchsia. We had 18, which was just left of Fuchsia. We can... I'm going to fish south of... Because this is all Route 12, I'm pretty sure. So, because I got the Super Rod, I fought everything down here already. Like, there's no real point of me showing those fights at all. Because they're boring. They're boring and they're shit. And I will just be transparent with you. And when I fuck up, I'll show you. Because I've decided to start recording all the grinding sessions and stuff. I'm Magikarp. Fuck. Level 15. Well, look at that. Well, I'm not gonna fucking hit him, am I? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll swap out to, because I thought Super Rod was gonna give me way more than that. Like, I thought it was gonna be like level 40 Goldeen or something, which I would have been alright with. Because we'll Leech Seed him. yeah, I'll be completely transparent with what happens off camera, just because it's a Nuzlocke. You may as well stick true to it. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world if I lose something off camera anyway. But yeah, I've been recording. I've been recording everything on the grind. What are we gonna name this one? We'll just name him Carpet. Stick with the Aladdin theme. Transfer to Bill's PC. Cool. Alright, so we'll go down. I've already battled that Snorlax and just got rid of him. It didn't matter. Got the Super Rod. Beat everyone on routes 14 and 13. Because I think this is 12. I think this is route 12. 13, 14, Fuchsia City. And then I think the one below Fuchsia City is 22. So we'll Super Rod there as well. The reason why I've got Venusaur on me is because I want to cut my way through that. Because yeah, this is all 12. There's grass behind a tree, and I'm going to use that grass. Then we'll Super Rod south of Fuchsia. Alright, we'll do those encounters, grab those. See? Fought everyone. That's why I'm so high leveled. I didn't bother just, except I will say, I keep fucking tangenting. I keep segueing off. Just this episode, yep. The few encounters. We'll go back to Saffron. I'll fight the rival, that one Rocket and Giovanni, and then I'll probably come back and fight Koga. Maybe, depending on time. Because I don't want to make it too long. Because I do know for a fact that there's stuff at the start of this video. Because I'm an idiot. And I don't pay attention. Because when I grind off camera, I'm watching TV. And I've just got my thumb on... the spacebar. So it just throttles off his nut. So this should be 13. This should be route 13. A pigeon. Awesome. I mean, that's probably true to form. What do you reckon? It's got 40 HP? Cool. Yeah, the start of the, yeah, losing both. I have one more, so it doesn't really matter. Not that I wanted to use him anyway. I was going to, because he was already at that level anyway. Just stick with the same kind of scheme with the last one. Podge. I don't know why it's funny. Oh, it makes him sound fat. Come back to Fuchsia. Yeah, so I lost both Pidgeotos, which was pretty upsetting. Yeah, it's not good. Alright, we'll do this. Yeah, so we'll do a Silph Company, rival, whatever. Come back, fight Koga. I've got the 4 that I want to use. I'm not going to use Venusaur. I think I'm going to hold on to for both. I think for maybe both Sabrina and Koga, I might use the same team. Hence another probably good reason why I don't level straight up to 43, because then I might over level and I won't be able to use like Snorlax, whatever like that, for Sabrina as well. There we go. Goldeen level 15. Really? Are they really that low level with a Super Rod? Anyway, that's alright. Goldeen's fine. Because yeah, I just don't feel like at this point with how everything's been going, other than of course Erica, because I had 2 Pokemon to take down Erica, specifically raised for it, and then something I didn't train. Is what won me that fight. Goldeen, Goldfish. It's Tailfin Billows like Elegant Ballroom dress, giving it the name of the Water Queen. Oh, I'm gonna name it Lisa, because she's the Lizard Queen. Lisa. Lisa was transferred to the Alright, cool. So, we'll fly back to, because this is the thing, I'm keeping Pear on me, mainly for the fact that he can fly. But since he's going to be there for the fights, I'm not going to keep taking him in and out of the box, because that's just stupid. It also... I don't know, I'm not having trouble with editing, it's just that sometimes the software that I'm using likes to just dick me around. Deposit. goblet, and we'll deposit punchy. When I take stuff out, whatever like that, I should probably change box, but whatever. Otherwise I'm gonna miss out on catching something. So yeah, we'll stick with Aladdin, Slicking, Pear, and Spoons for the next. Yeah, probably Koga and Sabrina. I feel like they both have merit. At the same time, I don't know if that means I want to use the trainers in Sabrina's gym to grind. We'll probably heal. Yeah, that's just the thought process. So yeah, but back on the editing, like there's just sometimes it just, like I know that the edits aren't great. I want to do more, but at the same time, I'm just like for instance, I'm now a day late on uploading this video because I had a busy weekend. I just had a busy weekend. Like I didn't play, I didn't have anything already recorded or edited to upload. Because I was thinking, because like what was it? So Saturday I went to this app to teach thing that my girlfriend's dad holds, about being a good husband and father in a biblical manner, or what the Bible says about it. It's pretty cool. I learned a bit. I learned a little bit, which was nice. Alright, we'll fight Harry. You know, and I went and did that, and I had breakfast with them, and then I went to the gym to train, and then I got real sick at the gym, probably from the pre-workout I took, because I didn't take my pre-workout that day, because I forgot to take my bag. I forgot to take my fucking bag. It's ridiculous. So I took this stuff at the gym, but I double scooped it. I'm not a big fan of beta-alanine. It makes me itchy. I don't like being all itchy at the gym, but I forget after having I think it's Callum Von Moger's Koala Freak one. Yeah, after having that, it doesn't have any in it, I don't think, because I don't get itchy from it. But this stuff here, this Hammer of God stuff that I got from the gym, made me really itchy. And then so I was doing some quads, and then I went to the bathroom, went to go do some deadlifts, and I was about a couple warm-ups in, and I go to my mate, I'm like, oh man, I think I'm gonna throw up. And he's like, oh, just go tactic chuck, man, just go stick finger down your throat. I'm like, but it makes me tired. Like, I'm all for a tactical chuck, it's fine, but it does make me quite tired afterwards, and I still got to lift all this stuff. And then like mid-conversation, I was like, you know what, hold my stuff, and I walked off to the bathroom and just threw up everything. That's 3 misses in a row, by the way. That's fucked. That's ridiculous, man. Just bite the stupid thing. Come on, there we go. Critical hit. That was a crit. Oh, and that was a crit. Crit after crit. What a joke. Alright, we'll go Slicking. I should probably talk about the moves as well, but I'll keep this story going anyway. Yeah, and then it was like when I went and threw up, it was like putting your thumb over a hose. It just came out sideways. It was ridiculous. I went back, and I think I was meant to do, like on the deadlift, I was meant to do 2 sets of 6 at 190 kilos. I'm Australian, not pounds. But I got like 3 reps out at 190 for 1 set. And it was just because I couldn't keep my core contracted, because every time I tried to like brace my core, my stomach would just cramp. And then I'm just like, alright, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm done. And my mate's like, yeah, fair enough, I'm just gonna keep going. And I went to the toilet again. I went to the toilet twice, took a dump. Twice in like 35 minutes, and I was throwing up. So I left, got my mate a birthday present, which was just like $100 to Bunnings. He likes Bunnings, he loves it. And then I came back home, and I just went to sleep. Like, I had barely eaten. I was like, I'm on a bit of a diet at the moment. I think I weighed in at like 87.7 on Saturday. Yeah, and then I'm gonna Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. What become was, yeah. And so then I went home and just slept. And then me and the missus went to my mate's birthday, where I just ate like wood fire pizza. But we left pretty early, and I went home and I just went to sleep. Like, I was just so tired. And then Sunday, which is today, I'll be like, I told you, I don't have backups. So yeah, I went to church, and then I went to lunch, and then I was meant to go to the driving range with a mate. He was out on the other side of the city, So we cancelled on that, and then I went to the grocery store because I was out of food and food prep for the next 5 days, and that took me a little over an hour to cook. And then I was like, I've still got to grind because I won't be able to successfully like beat anything in this game, like anything like Koga, anything here. Like I wasn't with the team we had before. If I just came in and started playing, I wasn't beating Harry. No bloody way, mate. Like everything was still at level 29 or whatever, and he's got 37s. Like, what am I gonna do there? So I was like, I gotta grind. So I've just been sitting here watching YouTube, and just grinding away. Because what else am I gonna do? And now we're finally caught up. Perks of playing all this on the computer, I can just speed everything up. You know, and that was my weekend. And I think about this a lot because I'm just like, I should have set this up better. But then at the same time, it's like, how can I dedicate so much time to stuff like this at the moment when it's like, it's just a hobby. It just keeps me busy, so I'm not just doing absolutely nothing when I get home and stuff like that. Because like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing Red again, and yeah, I'm enjoying playing Red again and doing all this. It's like, it's cool, and playing it in this kind of way, even though it's incredibly easy. It's still pretty legit. So yeah, ideally what I would like to do now, but this is going to probably take me a bit, and I don't ever want to just like run out of things to say. Ideally I would like to record throughout the week and then just edit it all on the weekend. So then I only upload once every couple of days, but I've still just always got that backlog in case I have a shit weekend like what I just did then, where it was just busy and I just couldn't sit down to play. Just play and do the thing. Well, I did alright. I wasn't expecting that much damage out of Ice Beam. Oh, that's right, Comet Punch is multi-hit. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing, just to be completely transparent with what's going on. And then Bite did nothing. I have higher attack. Neither of them was stab. I have higher attack. Surely Ice Beam's base damage isn't that much better than Bite's. Whatever. Look at that, 40. And yeah, that's kind of it. So that was my weekend, and that's why I'm a day late in posting and just getting anything done. We'll see how I go this week. I'm gonna have to be a bit more full on with it, but I don't think I have too much to distract me this week anyway. I think it's just work and gym. Just work, gym, go home, do this. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep. So we got the encounters. We now just beat Giovanni. That was easy as. We're gonna go down and fight Koga because we're only a little bit in. That's fine. That is fine. Let's go, but I shall return, and then we'll get the Master Ball for no discernible reason. You said just that I'm in apparel. I have to thank you in some way because I'm rich. I can give you anything. Give me like $10. That's all I want. Buy me a house. There we go. Wouldn't mind a house. So that's Sylph Company done. But yeah, so I was grinding up on just every trainer. Like, it's risky, as shown, I think, in the deaths of Euros and Pudge. But I don't know, shit happens, and it's just easier experience. And like, I found that, so when I was training up Poliwag, I did it in Viridian Forest because half the crap there doesn't attack you. You get a Kakuna, you're good to go. So I went down there and trained up there, and then shortly afterwards I moved to Mount Moon for a little bit, but I don't know, I think it was Zubat Supersonic was just giving me a hard time, because that was like I tried to grind down by Diglett Cave off to the right there, route whatever it is, in between Diglett Cave and Snorlax, but I kept getting poisoned. I think I was doing something else as well. I think it was just the Zubats getting paralyzed all the time, and that was just getting on my nerves. I was just getting real pissed. And so I'm like, I just need a place where I can grind. And so I used my rare candies on Poliwag so I could up it a bit, and then I went to Diglett Cave, which is where everything happened. But within like a couple of levels like a couple of levels later, Poliwag evolved into Poliwhirl, and everything was getting one hit except for Dugtrio. But Dugtrio is like a blessing in disguise because of how much more experience he gives. That's quite. Because of how much more experience he gives. And so I ended up training up. What? The moment that he became Poliwhirl, I did evolve him into a Poliwrath. Because I'm like, well, there's no point me just keeping him a Poliwhirl. And you can buy stones. You can buy evolution stones. Just use it, abuse it. So I evolved him into that. And then I was just leveling up, Gyarados, Venusaur, or Ivysaur at the time. Ivysaur evolved down in Diglett Cave. And yeah, Poliwrath. I just trained up those 3 in Diglett Cave until they hit their mid-30s, if not 37. I think they will hit 37. Then I pissed off and tried to train Snorlax. I trained Snorlax and Kadabra in Silph Company, because why not? And I taught Gyarados Ice Beam for the rival, and I taught Snorlax Earthquake mainly for this fight. And so then it just had a bit more utility, because now I can use Snorlax against Blaine as well, and it'll be better against Giovanni. And I can now use, and now with it, just thinking about it now, that makes it so I can pretty much, no, not really, now that I think about it again, now that I double think about it, I was thinking it would completely wall Agatha, but not really, because Agatha doesn't really know any ghost type moves except for like Nightshade, so that's a little queer. But still, that means it's only Hypnosis and whatever, Hypnosis and Dream Eater. But I think only her last one has Dream Eater, or maybe all 3 of them do. I can't remember, it's been so long. But yeah, this just gives Snorlax more utility for the rest of the game by giving him Earthquake and then Ice Beam on Gyarados. Like, I'm taking Gyarados to the Elite Four, because I think my current team that I want to take is probably going to be Snorlax, Gyarados, Electrode, Kadabra, Hitmonchan, and I'm gonna take Venusaur just because then it will end up in the Hall of Fame. But I think with that team I should be pretty good, especially with this AI. Like, I don't think I'll have any trouble at all. I've also forgotten what Amnesia does. I can't remember if that's special or it's attack. I think Curse is attack and defense and lowers speed, and I think Amnesia is special attack, but we'll try on the first one to see what happens, because I think him having Amnesia is kind of pointless unless you go a special route with him, but that's not really a thing in this game. We'll try. Alright, cool. X attack, Amnesia, which does special. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of pointless. That's alright. So we'll go, alright, another X attack. So this is going to do nothing. Earthquake. See? Yeah. See, if I could get Curse, that'd probably make him a bit better. But then I'm not talking out my ass, but it's just kind of like kind of pointless. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, if I had a Curse there, I'd be able to just sweep. Because if I had 2 curses on there... Oh, cool, missed. Yeah, if I had 2 curses on there, then I would have easily sweep the team. And I could have done that because he used X attack twice. I don't know why you would. But whatever, because he used X attack. Did he use Poison Gas, or he just... No, I think he just used X attack twice, so he didn't even actually attack. But whatever. Alright, Weezing, which will probably go for self-destruct. Oh, no. Nope. So Snorlax is slow as shit, and I don't know how he missed that. That was something as well that I'm going to bring up before this fight ends, because this will be it. No, alright, so what I'm going to do, because that Sludge is scary, I'm going to switch out to something faster. Yeah, it was how often in my grinding that fucking anything from Firo missed. Like Fury Attack, Peck, Fly. Drill Peck was pretty good, but when I was trying to level him up, because I leveled him up through routes 14 and 13, that's why all that's clear, was because of Firo. Look, that's Koga done. We did so much today. But yeah, it missed all the time. It missed constantly, and it just pissed me off. Like I said, because I hold down spacebar. Toxic. See, I don't think Toxic is necessary in this game. I use Toxic mainly for Kingdra. I have to have, if there's a Kingdra being used on an enemy team in a Pokemon game, and I know that it's happening. How much else do you have? 55. Alright, cool. And I know that it's happening. I'm going to have something that can stall Kingdra. It'll be Toxic with Protect and all that kind of crap. Just because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with Kingdra. It's such a fucking... It's so bullshit. Like, no weaknesses except for Dragon. Anyway, we're not talking about that now. We're in red. So, what did we do today? Quick recap. Besides my absolute ramblings on how life's going. We got Hitmonchan from Saffron. We caught another Magikarp, because whatever, and I caught a Goldeen, and we caught another Pidgey. Awesome. We went through Sylph Company, everything's already battled, beat the rival hands down, beat Giovanni, and now we've beaten Koga with no casualties. So next, with this team, I'm going to keep this team, because we're going to head over to... Saffron City and fight Sabrina next. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.